Yeah?
Hi, Master. Master,
Hi.
we wish
Yeah.
to respectfully ask, at what level is Master now?
Oh dear. I lost count, baby. Why do you want to know my level all the time?
Oh, Master, it's because you're the first spiritual master to reach such a high level. So we feel so blessed to be born in this period and have this once-in-eternity chance to ask you this question.
Oh, you will be surprised where I am now, because after zillions, I had to invent many other things. For example, because no more billions and zillions, I had to invent something like, let me see, like William, yeah? and then after 1,000 billion become 1 trillion, yeah?
Wow.
And then I had to invent another thing like a brilliant and cillion and the yillions and, all kind of things I have to invent. For example, 1 million of cillion is 1 brilliant, and then 1 million of, I don't know where are so many. Like 1 million of brilliant become 1 zillion. Otherwise, I cannot count anymore. I lost count. And then, do you understand now?
Yes,
yeah?
Master.
Yeah. So I don't even know how much anymore. I just have to keep inventing and shorten it, because I cannot keep writing 100,000 billion of million of zillion. So it's so long, and my diary is very short. So I have to invent it and shorten it, like 1 million of zillion, and it become 1 trillion. Zillion. You know what I mean, right? That's, I don't know how much zillions of that anymore. Okay?
Yes, Master.
Just to shorten it, and for myself to know that, okay, I did something and it has bear fruit, it's okay, and just for a souvenir, for a memory, that's all. When I came back, yeah. But there are more interesting things than just that. Okay, next one.
Could you explain to us what it means to be on that level you are on? Our human brain just can't even begin to understand it.
Yeah, I know. I know, it's very difficult. It's just that when you are up there, you have more power. The soul is above everything else, and the soul will never, ever again be fetter of any kind, and the soul has all the power necessary to do things that ordinarily a soul cannot. Even a master soul cannot. That's all. That's all there is. Just the matter of having more power to will things, to change things, to repair things, to repair the universe, to uplift the consciousness of all beings. That's all there is. It's just about that.
Wow, thank you
Otherwise,
so much.
not really necessary to go that high to do what? Okay? Just like you have a lot of money in the bank, and it's not for yourself. Okay? You can use it or not use it, but you don't. For example, how much can you need per day? Even if you're a billionaire, how much you need? You know what I mean?
Yes, I
You
understand.
eat 3 meals a day, and you wear one set of most expensive clothes every day. Still, you can't use it all up. So you can use it to invest or to help people. Understand?
Yes, Master.
To help people, to invest, or to help poor people, or to repair some damaged area, to build school, whatever. Yeah? Okay?
Yes, Master.
Right.
Master, because your level is now extremely high, can you bypass or change the laws of karma?
Can do, yes.
Wow! That's amazing, Master.
But not all, because has to be also fair, you understand?
Yes, understand, Master.
Has to respect the law of the universe, yeah? It depends on situation, yeah? But just do it in general, okay? Like uplift in general, repairing some not favorable planets maybe, or universe. That's it. But it's not like, okay, you go on outside and killing everybody, and then I would just change the law and make that guy suffer for nothing, and you can go to heaven. It's not like that, huh? Especially for us, already we know that we have the 5 precepts, like we do not kill, we do not harm people, we do not steal, we do not do this, we do not that. For the average people, everybody, even for myself, we have to keep the 10 commandments of the, the 5 commandments. The most important is that, like, the first one, like, we shall not harm people, we shall not harm anyone, we shall not harm any being, yeah, we shall not kill. Yeah, anyone has to keep that. The master also should do it, okay?
Yes, Master.
Because it's the thing to do. Yeah, love. Anything else?
Is there a maximum level of spiritual consciousness, or are spiritual levels limitless?
Oh, at the moment, I just keep going and on. I don't know when it stops. I don't want to stop. I don't care. If it stops, then it will stop. But at the moment, it keeps going like forever.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. I'm happy.
And Master, how are you able to be at such a high level, yet be so in tune with this world at the same time?
Because I'm still here. The soul is going up. The body, the mind, the heart is still here. And it's all connected with the upper level of the soul. The soul keeps going. The soul is the one who maneuver and who enjoy and who take in for this power. And the heavenly management will store all my spiritual merit, understand? So that I can use it wherever I need.
Yes, understand, Master.
It's just that if, for example, I go up there and then go down, immediately I have to write down, otherwise I will forget. I always carry the diary with me around, and a pen. And if no pen, no diary, then I have to write immediately on a note and then copy it in later on, something like that.
Master, it's just that we feel that even with Master's ever higher level, we feel that you are so down to earth. It's really cool. And you give advice on things like human relationships, and you have a really good sense of humor. It just never feels like you ever abandon us because you have achieved a high level. Actually, the opposite. You provided even more understanding, wisdom, and love, and that's really comforting.
That's what I'm going up for.
Thank you so much, Master.
So that I can get more info to share with people. It's not I'm going up to enjoy it myself. No one ever really needs to go up that high. Yeah, it's not necessary.
Yeah, I understand. Thank you so much,
it's good.
Master.
Yeah, it's good. You're welcome.
One of the ways we feel so close to you is when Master talks about her past family life. Master, do you still think or remember of your family life with your husband from the past?
Seldom. But yes, I do. Only sometimes when my physical beings, or I don't know, it just comes from nowhere sometimes, but not often, very seldom. Maybe something triggered it, or I see something and then I remember, oh, it was like this, was like that. Not really I want to have family life again. It just sometimes it's comforting to, I thought, sometimes the mind thinking that is, I was so tired sometimes and sick sometimes like that. And I wish somebody has a big shoulder so I can cry on, those stuff.
Oh, Master.
But I know it's not really necessary. It's just sometimes somebody will hold your hand and comfort you. I don't really want to have family life again. It's just sometimes you remember, like when I was with my husband, you asked me, why do I have to get married? It's not have to. It was a very nice family thing. Like weekend, we go dancing together. On holiday, we go trekking in the mountains or swimming in the sea. Go see movies together. Go eat something in the restaurant, or I cook dinner and candlelight for two. And he always very attentive and very loving and kind and generous. You miss this kind of quality of a person. It's rare to find. Not because I want to have family or anything like that again. I'm too busy anyway. If my husband was supposed to be here now, I don't think I have time for him. Time is very precious. In 1 second, I could earn billions and billions, billions and zillions and zillions and more spiritual points in order to help all mankind and the universe. I can't waste it. I really appreciate my time so much that even if I eat something, I go to the place and meditate and eat there. You see what I mean?
Yes, Master. Wow.
Yeah, and I grab something and go there and eat. And it's very, very seldom I go out unless really necessary. I'm like a house arrested volunteer and happy voluntarily house arrest person. Yeah, family was a nice thing, really. Okay? When I'm a little bit feeling down and lonely and sick, and then, or sometimes when I'm on the run from danger, then look around, there's nobody to talk to and nobody really can share my problem with. And nobody protect me. I mean, invisibly, yes, there are angels and all that, but in this physical world, sometimes you feel like you need someone, that's all. But rarely, okay? Rarely. Nowadays, I don't even have time for all these things anymore. Yeah.
Will there ever be anyone who can be there for you physically?
I don't know. I don't think we need that. I don't think we need that. Maybe when I'm old, I lose all my teeth and I don't know, can walk anymore. My assistant, the girl.
Yes, Master.
But I prefer to do everything myself, and time is so precious. You know, I really appreciate my time now so much. I don't know that I could spend it on anything else except meditation and searching into the universe to find all the goodness and power in order to help the whole universe now. It's not just the world anymore, okay? Not just this world, but many worlds and universe to repair things, because it's not all right. Because the universe, the physical universe and Earth and planets are done by the creative power of a lower level than the fifth, you see? Yes. And it's not perfect. That's why things happen that is very unfortunate, and war and all that. And people's minds are not very clear. So we have to repair it, okay?
Yes, Master, I understand.
That's why I have to accumulate more power, more better, more meditation all the time. And even conference are just because you really need it. Otherwise, I also don't want to sit and talk. Even if I'm sitting and talk with you, I try to find the really more spiritual place to sit and talk so that I don't lose too much. Understand?
Yes, Master. Thank you for your time.
No, it's all right. It's all right. I wish I could have more. It's just that there are more important things. Yeah?
Yes, Master. Thank you very much.
Love.
Master,
yes.
In the last conference, you revealed the secret existence of divine connection lines, or DCLs. You said that you're able to detect and sit in these DCLs and gain zillions times more spiritual merit points than from heaven gates or spiritual blessing lines. So,
yes.
Master, if DCLs are so well guarded and almost no one can benefit by sitting in it, what purpose do DCLs actually serve?
It is for me to use now, for example. At least no, we have more. I rediscover more and more all the time. The more I meditate, the more. I thought DCL was the top, and then I thought every time I arrive in some high spiritual plane, I thought that's it, it's the end, but it's not. And now there are more things. For example, DCL is nothing anymore. It's hell.
Wow, may we know?
Yeah, compare it.
Master, may we know what's more powerful than the divine connection lines?
Of course, but it's no use to you.
Oh, please, Master. We would love to know, and we believe it would be beneficial for many people.
Well, what? What can I do about it?
Well, maybe future generations could benefit from this precious knowledge. If Master doesn't tell us, we may never ever know.
You know, this connection portal or ways or paths or sources are so well guarded. Even I was not aware of it, even if I'm sitting in that place for 1,000 times already, until I am high enough in order to perceive it. Do you understand?
Yeah, yes.
Way too high before I can even perceive it. And okay, I tell you a few. For example, I rediscover what I am not inventing these names. Okay, these names are already there. Okay.
Wow.
Because if I discover it, I want to know what it's called so that I can write it on my diary. That's all.
Yes, Master.
Otherwise, it doesn't matter what it's called. But for example, above DCL, we have, what is this here? Oh, we have direct ascending way, okay? For example. That is, wow, for I don't know how many times. Oh, I can't tell anymore. I forgot how much. But it's way, much more powerful than a DCL, okay?
Wow.
And then I thought that's fantastic. Direct ascending way. What else can it be? How else? How more else? And then after I finished passing all that, there are more coming. And now there's like cosmos, they call it cosmic. I have to read my own writing. Because I have to write fast, and it's very messy in my writing. I have to write fast before I forgot, you see?
Yes, Master.
Because the mind cannot always remember things that is from too high. And when the soul flash into it, I have to write immediately. You know how is it like when you have a beautiful dream and when you wake up, you just remember a little bit or nothing, yeah?
Yes.
Just know you were dreaming something, but you forgot. So that's have to immediately write out. And sometimes my writing is very, very illegible, unreadable. Listen, what is this here called? Cosmic extreme ascending. Yeah. So I have to write it shortly so that I can write it easily, like CEA, nah? That means cosmic extreme ascending. And I asked whether I could write something else easier. I said, no, that is the name of it. Sometimes, we in the world, we want to make it short or simple, and we want to change it. Like, okay, couldn't I call it like Cosmic Express or something? No, it's not. It's not it. It is because the guardians know the name, yeah? The high guardians, not the angel, know the name of it, and we should not change it. That's what it is. So it's long-winded, so I say, why don't I just so Cosmic Express is okay? They say not okay. So it's called Cosmic Extreme Ascending. Yeah, okay?
Yes, Master.
Not even ascension, say ascending. Can't even say express, ascension. And then now there is, what is that? What's the next one? Be patient now. Sometimes I keep sitting and I thought it's the same cosmic ascending, but I'm told it's not. You are in a different dimension and different way now, different name, yeah? And it's always thousand or zillion or billion stronger all the time. It gets stronger and stronger, more powerful all the time. And now what is this here? So sometimes I wrote this CEA, cosmic extreme ascending, but then later on I have to erase it and change it into the correct one. See what I mean?
Oh.
So it's a messy here. Where is it now? Where am I? Where are we? Oh, I have to change the name many times. It looks messy. I have to erase the old name and change new name. Now, for example, I wrote CEA, but then later I have to change it because it's a different one. It's so fast sometimes that I have not be able to realize it quick. Because I send it stepwise, you see what I mean? So you don't feel that much difference, not like the wall hit you, you see? Yeah, it's very smooth, so when you sit down in a different area, more powerful, you just feel, maybe it's just nice, that's it. But then, for example, I wrote down CEA, but it is not CEA, it is CU. CU is the what here? CU? CU is the shorten of what? Oh, what is it? Where is it? Oh, man. Just wait for me, okay?
Yes, Master.
I wrote it somewhere. Okay. I explained downstairs. I noted down that CU means Cosmic Ultima.
Ultima. Wow.
Cosmic Ultima. Faster, better, stronger all the time. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. And there's the next one. It's not CU anymore, but it is UCS. UCS, it means what here? Sometimes I just write it quick because I know it, but I did not write the explanation. Because it's just for me. You see what I mean?
Yes.
Oh, I try to remember what it is. UCS. U mean universal. C, creating. S is source. Okay, that's it. Universal creating source. When you're in there, if you're strong enough and you get to that position, you can create things.
Wow.
You can change things. Okay?
Wow. Master, how did you find these amazing things?
Just through grace and through intense meditation.
Intense meditation. Wow.
The more you meditate, the more you will get it. That's all. There's no other way. There's nothing else I can do. I can't even know it in advance. Sometimes I sit in one place, like in a house or in a cave or something, for 1,000 times. I sit in that exact spot. I just sit there, and I like to sit there, and I know I want to sit there, but I don't know that such a thing exists until very high afterward, many months afterward, many 1,000 hours of meditation intensively afterward. Understand?
Wow. Yes, Master.
Then I discover it, and then I benefit from it. Otherwise, I sit there, it's like deaf, dumb, blind person. No, nothing. Truly like that. That is after trillion, zerillion, and, or whatever, the invention of the numbers, of the mathematic number, which doesn't exist in this world.
Yes. Wow.
After all that.
Master, what is the purpose of these, and who created these wondrous things?
No, these are already existing. Just nobody can use it.
Oh.
You have to go high enough to be able to know it.
Wow. Master, so were these kind of set up a long time ago so that in this period Master could make use of them to uplift the universe?
It's probably a universal plan, but it has been there all along, In every planet, there are such things.
Wow.
And in our planet as well, no exception. But you just have to find it. Just have to go that high in order to find it. Otherwise, it's useless to anybody. That's why I told you it's no use to you. I can't tell you what for.
Master, have you ever discovered and connected to DCL and all these wondrous things before?
What do you mean before?
Like
this life?
In previous lives?
Oh, previous life. Let me remember. Let me think. In other planets, not on this planet.
Wow.
On this planet is the first time. Even though I have been on this planet before, but it has not been necessary. Or I have been too busy. Understand?
Yes, Master.
With other missions instead of doing that. And if in this lifetime I have been busy and giving lecture every weekend or doing Supreme Master TV with you, that's probably never been able to find all this again.
Master, may we know how much more powerful these wondrous things are?
Oh, I don't know. Zillions more powerful.
Wow.
You can't even count too much. Cosmic Ultima, and what else is there? Oh, there's a new one. It's called... this I cannot tell you. The last one I cannot tell you, sorry.
Oh. May we
really.
know, Master?
No, sorry. Can't. The latest one I can't tell you.
Wow.
I told you too much already. Because sometimes I told you too much, I'll be blocked for many days or many weeks. And something I really cannot tell. Even if I accept to be blocked, I can't tell you. Okay? So the latest one is above the universal creating source even. And it's a countless mathematically, it's not possible to even count.
Wow.
In this world. Okay?
Wow. Master, will you tell us in the future when the time is right?
Maybe, yes, maybe, but I can't promise.
Thank you, Master. Thank you, Master.
It's very good for the world and the universe that I access to this. But I can't tell at the moment, okay? Sorry,
yes, Master, we understand.
Forgive me.
Thank you, Master.
I wish I could tell you everything.
Master,
Yes.
you have so many points. It's incredible. May we respectfully ask what you do with all these points?
I guess I told you before, I can use it for uplifting the consciousness of the world and the many other worlds and repairing the universe, uplifting other planets. Like money, you can use it for people who need.
Master, do you have any new discoveries of the universe that are even more important than before?
Yeah, just what I told you, more or less.
Thank you, Master.
You're welcome, love.
Master, is it better
Yes.
to cook for ourselves or let others cook for us?
Now we go down to earth. Very nice. Yeah, practical living. It's better to cook for yourself.
How come, Master?
Because in case you burn your rice, you cannot blame anybody else.
Master, that's so funny. Master, what are the benefits of having a high percentage of prana? For example, can the person live longer than normal?
No, has nothing to do with that. You live longer or shorter, it depends on, also, it probably helps, but it also depends on your physical care of your own body. Like, if you don't smoke, you don't drink, you don't eat meat, you could live longer, more or less 15 years longer. See what I mean?
Yes, Master.
And healthier, that's what it is. But if your destiny, some people come here just to live for how long only. It's just that if you take care of your body, then you live more comfortably, yeah? And of course longer, if that's what you want. But some souls do not want to live too long in this world even. I remember a long time ago, there was a Buddhist nun in Taiwan. She doesn't eat anything for many decades. She meditates, and she drinks only water after it's been blessed by the special incantation of Buddhist, I say, secret formula. But she lives only like 60-something years. And some people who've been eat meat, drink wine, all that all their life, but they live longer, huh? Okay?
Yes, Master. Yes, Master. Thank you, Master.
You're welcome, my love.
Master, apart from noble quality, loving quality, and others, you have recently said that saintly quality and goodness quality are important.
Yes.
Master, are there any other qualities besides these?
Yes, there are some other, like positive quality or negative quality. You want to know that?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Okay. Well, I have something in my diary. Maybe I can tell you.
Yes, please, Master.
It's important also, very important. For example, most people who want to make war have very minimal or zero of positive quality. Yeah? And consequently as well, very little goodness quality or saintly quality or noble quality, etc. Yeah? They're mostly absent or very minimal in them. And the people who have very little positive quality in them, we call it PQ, are very unpredictable. They're not very kind and ready to pick a fight anytime or threaten people for any reason or no reason, yeah?
Understand, Master.
Okay. But the animals, they do have more positive quality than average human, huh?
Wow. I was wondering, what can we do to develop all those qualities?
Yeah, continue meditation, being good and kind, virtuous, yeah?
And on the other side, what should we avoid? What can make those qualities diminish?
Don't become a master, don't give initiation, don't give lecture, don't give telephone conference, don't talk in the public, don't tell other people to do good. Then you don't lose anything. Every time I give initiation through the representative don't lose anything, but I lose a lot. Lose positive quality, and I lose spiritual merit points.
Wow, Master. How much, Master? How much do you lose?
14%. positive quality, and let me look again, and maybe 16% spiritual merit points.
Wow, that's a lot, Master.
Yeah, a lot, I know. It depends on the size, yeah, more or less like that, yeah. And even when I talk to you like this, I lose at least 7% of positive quality and more or less similar in spiritual merit points, because it will be published. Many people will know, and now and next generation, for example, and then their karma will influence, because their karma I will have to take.
Wow. Thank you so much, Master, for your sacrifice and your generosity.
It's okay. It's okay. Because most people, they don't have enough, they don't have much of positive quality. That's why our world is not so peaceful and not as kind as we want it to be. But the animals, they have more positive quality. But the human has the advantage is that we can change. You see, we can develop it. We can make it better. We can meditate, we can do good things, and then this positive quality, just like spiritual merit point, will increase, yeah?
Yes, Master.
And I'm disappointed to see even some of the holy personages. A lot of people venerate, don't have too much NQ, PQ, and SQ, and GQ, etc., okay?
Okay.
Disappointed. But of course I don't want to read it out loud here. I have it for myself only, just to compare, yeah?
Understand,
just
Master.
like the research. And some leaders in the world, many don't have enough positive quality, or GQ, or SQ, or NQ. And that's why our world are not as peaceful as we would like it to be. Except by the grace of heaven, if we rely on many of the world leaders, we will never have peace. Okay? Yes. What you want to ask me?
What would be your recommendation, Master, now for us to better our society and ourselves?
You meditate, you do good, and then it will improve all the time. You meditate on the Kuan Yin method, the light and sound method. Your positive quality will improve, will increase, as well as your spiritual merit point and your saintly quality and your goodness quality, etc.
Yes, Master. Thank you so much. Master, we'd like to know how much the animals have, how much positive qualities do they have?
Okay. For example, the whales, the normal whales, not the killer whales, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. They have 30% positive and 2% saintly quality, 40% goodness.
Wow.
And yes. And then the horse have 28% positive, 0% negative. The negative quality, I call it EQ, okay? E for negative. Because if we call it N, then it's like noble quality. P is for positive, E is for negative, okay? And the horse have 30% SQ, 35% GQ. And the cows have 38% PQ, 0% EQ, 40% SQ, 50% GQ. Elephant, 39 PQ, 0% EQ, 38% SQ, 47% GQ. Pig have 33% PQ, 0% EQ, 42% SQ, 50% GQ. Geese have 27% PQ, 0% EQ, 32 SQ, 47 GQ. Rabbit, 25% PQ. I just said 25, okay, no need percent. You understand already,
yes,
right?
Master.
Yeah. And 0 EQ, 40 SQ, 46 GQ. Pigeon, the bird
Yes,
pigeon.
Master. Yeah.
26 PQ, 0 EQ, 47 SQ, 47 GQ. But the seagull, for example, 18 PQ, 0,1 EQ, 9 SQ, 6 GQ. Even tiger have 1,5 PQ, but 6% EQ. See?
I see.
More negative power than positive. That's why they're so vicious. 0% SQ, 2% GQ. Lion, 1,2 PQ, 8% EQ, negative, yeah? 0% SQ, 1% GQ. That's why they can love their children, at least.
Oh.
GQ is a good quality. Okay. Duck, the duck, quack, quack, has 12% PQ, 0% EQ, 3% SQ, 5% GQ. I just say generally, I mean, I pick up at random. I don't try to pick up only the one with a lot of PQ and SQ, okay?
Yes, Master.
Just to compare, just to know the creation more or less here and there. And the chicken have 11 PQ, 0,05 EQ, 2% SQ, 2 GQ. A frog, you see, I pick up from all different species. Frog have 9 PQ, 0,05 EQ, 00 SQ, 00 GQ. Macaws is like parrot bird, big, yeah?
Yes, Master.
These are general. Of course, there are some smaller, some bigger. General is 19 PQ, 0,06 EQ, 2% SQ, 2 GQ. Turtle have 28 PQ, 0 EQ, 17 SQ, 6 GQ. Bee, a little bee have 2 PQ, 0,001 EQ, 0 SQ, 0 GQ. Cobra, the snake, have 2% PQ, 0,07 EQ, 0% SQ, 0% GQ. Kangaroo, Australian kangaroo, 16% PQ, 0,01 EQ, 2 SQ, 1 GQ. Dogs, generally, some bigger, some smaller. Generally, 37 PQ, 0,001 EQ, 12 SQ, 20 GQ. Wolf, the wolf, 32 PQ, even the wolf, the wild wolf, 0,03 EQ, 10 SQ, 18 GQ. Wow. Average human from 3% to 40% PQ.
Wow.
And from 10% to 30% EQ.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, a lot, huh? Very little positive, huh? Okay. And for sandy quality, they have from 0% to 20% SQ. And for GQ, goodness quality, they have from 0% to 20% GQ.
Well, Master, most of the animals have no EQ, but the humans have a lot.
Yeah, the animal has some EQ, but very little. Even the rhesus one, like lion, tiger, they don't attack human, or they don't attack at random. They just attack the weak and the sick one, so that to keep the creation of animals, only the strong one continue to pass down the DNA to survive. That's their job. But they don't attack at random, just killing people because of anger or because of anything. They do it for self-defense, maybe when they need. Mostly they avoid humans. And they just kill to eat. Kill the weak and the sick, the old and the weak, to keep the population strong. In nature, it's like that. Yeah. Many of the saintly or holy personages have the maximum here I saw is 39% PQ and 0% NQ. Some holy one, very revered by millions, still have some EQ.
Wow.
But more than the average person PQ already, like 48, 56, 45, 48, 49%. Yeah, and some little EQ. And for saintly quality, even them, the holy one and the saintly, so-called saintly holy one revered by millions in the world, have 30% SQ, 28% GQ, and NQ 33%, or 29%, or 36%, 36, 38, 48 maximum, these saintly quality, and 37 maximum GQ, and NQ is maximum here 48%.
Wow.
And the other are just like 28, 26, 29, 33, 33, 36, 22, 38. Okay?
Yes, Master.
But there are some more. There are some among the saints, not too famous, but they have 59% positive power and very little EQ, and have also a little bit more same equality, like 39%, 48%, 47% goodness and noble quality, 40, for example, 48, 50. Yeah, okay, more or less.
Yes, Master.
That's a max, yeah.
Is it possible to know also how much positive quality do you have, Master?
Okay. Let me see. Oh, I keep losing it all the time, so I don't have much now, only 302%. Negative 0. Yeah. And I keep losing every time because the contact with people and initiation and lecture and things like that. So I have only 302% and then 982 SQ.
Wow.
NQ only 3,943.
Oh, that's a lot, Master.
And GQ 1,465. If I keep not losing, I probably have a little bit more.
Understand, Master.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing all those with us, Master.
You're welcome. Oh, many world leaders have so low SQ, GQ, NQ, LQ, so low. So scary. Yeah, they better go more inward and pray to God and meditate more on God and on goodness. Otherwise, they won't belong to the human race even after they die. Will not be incarnate as human again.
Wow.
To be human is very precious already, very rare already. Okay, what else you want to know?
Yes, Master. What will happen to those leaders if they don't meditate and pray?
They're too low in quality. They have to be eliminated or screened out or polished. Like going to some hospital. Like people when they're sick, they have cancer, they have to remove it. They go to the hospital. And that hospital in the lower world, we call it hell. They have to go there and to purify it and to eliminate all those bad qualities and then recycle again and become human again maybe, and to improve, and then maybe they get better. Maybe not. If they don't change, maybe not. So to be leader in the world, we have to be really careful. Otherwise, the more power you have, the more you are tempted to act not in your interest or the interest of other people. It's just in the interest of win and lose and gain and fame. And, you know what I mean?
Yes, Master.
Act in accordance with the trends of the political wind and things like that. And it's very harmful to a leader. No time to improve self-consciousness. Just a lot of time to spend debating or fighting and warring and making many not correct decisions. It's very harmful to be a leader if you're not really strong enough spiritually and not enough time to pray or to meditate. It's very, very harmful. I feel very sorry for many leaders in the world because in their position it's easy to err than in the ordinary citizen position. And if they make bad mistakes or some wrongdoing, then not only that are badly affected now or after life, but also the family, the next generation as well.
Oh, that's really scary for...
Yes, very, very scary. Hells are full of leaders of different kinds. Yes, very scary.
Thank you, Master.
You're welcome. Yes.
Master, before you had told us how heaven would tell you the exact time and date to take some sort of action to avoid trouble. And could you tell us more about how this process works?
Yes. How? It's just like somebody tell you, get out now, the house burning. It's very simple and straightforward.
Is it more just a thought flashes in your head, or?
It's almost like intuition, or you just know it. You just know it, like if you smell the smoke, yeah, from a burning oven, you smell it, okay?
Yes, Master.
And or if you hear somebody yelling or talking bad at you. It's just like that, huh? It's just reaction, intuitive reaction. But sometimes I don't even hear this. I don't even smell it because sometimes I also do it natural reaction, and also sometimes I'm too busy worrying about other things in the world and with disciples or with dogs and with assistants. Then I also sleep. Yeah.
Yes, Master.
Now and then. Yes. Okay.
But the warning will usually come like 30 minutes before, or is it just usually
No.
right about the time?
No, not always 30 minutes before. Sometimes days before, sometimes weeks before, sometimes minutes before, sometimes seconds before, sometimes now.
I see.
Yeah.
But sometimes Master is so busy you just
Yes.
have to not pay attention to the signs.
Yes, maybe sometimes warning before, but I didn't hear it before, the day before, because I'm busy. Or I'm in a higher world. I don't hear things of this world or of the little less high dimension angels or something like that, you know. The protection angel, they are not on a higher dimension. So if I don't hear it, then things will happen in my physical world, yeah? In my physical body. But it's okay. What to do?
Does heaven designate the protection angels to do that specific job of warning Master? Or are there various
yes.
beings that do that job?
Yes. All kind of God and goddesses as well. Sometimes they also come to congratulate me, not just protection or warning or scaring me off.
Yes, Master has told stories before. Some beings, some gods have just come to visit you just to see you on the level, physically.
Yeah, they do. Mm.
Master, you've mentioned sometimes that there are either trees or manifested beings who help or tell you information. And how about those type of beings? How does the information come to you? Is it similar as to how the protection angel gives you information?
Yes, you just will know it, you know, like you smell the smoke from a burning oven, yeah? You just know it.
And those beings which are maybe on the earth level, like the tree spirit, do they also give you the message well in advance, if they can?
Yes, it depends. But sometimes if I'm so high, they can't reach me. And when I come back to earth, it's too late. Yeah. What to do, I tell you, yeah?
Master, when these manifested beings appear, how are you able to recognize that they're gods or goddesses?
If I notice something unusual, then I look through their soul. Otherwise, they're camouflaged. You don't see it. If you don't notice, you don't look well, you don't know. They're just like everyone else. Have you ever seen a pigeon with shocking pink color?
Shocking, no.
No, okay. Have you ever seen a pigeon with like a glowing green color?
No, never, Master.
No. Have you ever seen a pigeon with like glowing electric bulb kind of blue color, for example, or
No.
yellow color? No? Yes?
No.
Brighter than the macaws? Blue? No, okay.
No.
These sometimes, like recently, the 4-level God, they come just to congratulate me, to tell me, oh, you will discover new things, new ways to help the world. They manifest themselves in a whole group of pigeons with this rainbow color. It is really, amazing. It's not only I see it. I have witnessed. I have 2 attendants at this time.
Wow.
And I was just, and we were just so amazed. I never saw this. I even wrote it in my diary, like, today they came. And we have never seen such pigeon in my whole life anywhere else on earth. So beautiful, my God. So bright and so beautiful. And they just come and make a lot of happy noise on the trees next to me. And I didn't even see where they come from. Suddenly they were there. And then afterwards, suddenly they were gone. Anyway, there were 2 attendants at that time. And I say, have you seen such pigeon before? They say, no, never in our life. We are just standing there and looking. And of course, I go inside and bring something for them to eat, yeah? I forgot to bring water, but never mind. Later, I apologize, but then they're gone already. I was just making some tea and some cakes to treat the 2 attendants at that time, because I was just having somebody help us to do things, and then I make cakes for them. And then the workers, sometimes the laborers, I treated them with my own personal bake cakes. And then some leftover, I make some tea and invite the two assistants. And we were just there, and then they just come like that from nowhere. So bright, so brilliant colors. Red, like scarlet red, and shocking pink, but not hurting, not ugly. Shocking, but so beautiful, glowing. And blue and green. First I thought it was macaws, but I even haven't seen any macaws with such a pink color and red color like that. And blue color and green color and yellow color. Pigeon with yellow color. I mean bright yellow color, like rainbow, a ray of rainbow color.
Wow, whole rainbow.
Yeah, and then I looked, and then my assistant asked me, but we have never seen them. And I said, oh no, they're from the fourth level. They're not the normal pigeon, that's why. And then suddenly they just disappear. Also nobody showed them how they gone. But they went down and eat the fruit I gave. And then they disappeared just like that.
Wow.
We didn't see them gone. We didn't see them come, didn't see them gone. Oh, that makes me happy for many days, I tell you the truth. For example.
Master, is it usually that obvious, that they make it that obvious to you?
It was such an obvious time like that. Mostly they appear less obvious, less colorful like that, or just in human form, like a normal person, acting stupid and all that. To fool you. But that was really extraordinary vision. Oh my God, a whole group, dozens of them, and making happy noise, singing, jumping around, and showing off, and flying, circling around me, circling around on top many times. Yeah. When I come out, they fly up to me and circling around, showing off their color.
That's beautiful, Master. Very beautiful.
Oh, that was really beautiful, I'm telling you. Purple and pink and red and yellow, blue, and nothing gray, nothing like pigeon at all. And they even grew like pigeon. But they're not pigeons. Oh, I wish I had camera, but maybe if I had camera, maybe could not even photograph them. Maybe it doesn't appear.
Oh.
We were just astounded, just standing there and don't even think of anything. All three of us just standing there watching because they're so beautiful, so mesmerizing, so mesmerizing.
Wow.
So beautiful, yeah. Of course, I've seen some of similar thing in my vision, but these are really physical, physical manifestation of heaven. Oh, so beautiful. I'm still happy now when I talk to you about it. Oh,
we wish we could have seen it too, Master.
Yeah, you would have been so happy for days. I have two witnesses, not just me, so.
Oh, we believe you, Master. We believe you.
Yeah. And then I asked them, have you seen them gone? They said, no, we didn't see it either. We haven't seen how they gone.
Master, when higher level beings appear on Earth to help, how does it work? Do they need to appear in a way that makes sense to other people and the surroundings, or do they just materialize out of thin air and then just disappear?
No, mostly they appear like ordinary persons or ordinary animals, so that you have no suspicion, okay?
Yes, Master.
Otherwise, people will run away. Suddenly see a person appearing to you, or they faint, or they collapse, or they run away, or they call him ghost, or evil, whatever, or maybe shoot them. You never know.
Yes.
Humans, scared of everything unknown. So they appear just like ordinary people, sit next to you. Maybe you tell them their problem, or they suddenly tell you some answer to your problem, and you don't even know. And then after the next bus stop, they just go out and walk away.
Oh, wow.
Or in the supermarket, they just walk away, and then you think, oh, yeah, that's a good idea, And then you didn't even know they are angels or gods and goddesses to help you.
And so do they materialize right then and there, or do they maybe materialize a little somewhere where no one can see them and then come and visit the person they're visiting? Mostly
they're hidden when they materialize, and then they just walk out in the daylight. It's very easy to materialize in hidden places, in the toilet, behind the walls, in the box, anywhere.
Wow. Yeah. It's like somewhere secret.
Yeah, or when you turn your back away and they just do it behind you, walking towards you then. You know what I mean? Yeah. Or at the curb, at the corner, yeah.
Master, a related question is, how are these gods able to appear so much like us humans? Do they borrow the appearance and identity of an existing person, or do they invent their own appearance?
They can do both of that. It depends on situation, yeah? Or they can manifest as animals to lead you when you are lost, or comfort you and giving you bright ideas through telepathy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
wow.
They don't even need to talk to you as a human. They can manifest as birds or crickets or even a fly, or butterfly, just, like landing on you or sit next to you, and then you suddenly have some idea for your problem.
Oh, wow.
I'll give you blessings so that you feel more encouraged, more healthy, or you recover from sickness, anything.
And they can come from any level?
Yeah, there are thousands of them every day in our lives, on Earth, to help people. We just don't know and not grateful to them, but without them, we'll be in more mess.
Oh, yes, Master. Yes, Master. Master, if there are higher beings manifesting on Earth, as you've told us, are there also, unfortunately, lower beings manifesting to join the Maya on Earth?
Of course. What do you think?
Do they use a similar process to appear and disappear, as you were telling us about the higher beings?
Yes, they do, more or less. And that's why sometimes people do bad things without realizing why, and then they wake up later on in their, they suddenly feel like, what have I done? You know what I mean?
Yes, Master.
Yeah. And sometimes they just making trouble between couples, between family members, between friends, out of nothing. And then suddenly bad things happen. And then the person very much regret afterwards and didn't even know why he or she has done that. It's not his own usual thing to do.
And then the way they aid the Maya is basically just causing trouble. Is that
Yes.
their main purpose?
Yes, of course. Yes, that's their main purpose.
I see.
To counter the positive force, yeah? To counter the angels and the saints and the sages and the good gods and goddesses who do good.
I see. And these lower level beings that materialize, are they the very same ones that come and cause obstacles for you when you need to work?
Yes, sometimes like that. Sometimes they make trouble also.
I see.
But many times they are not allowed to be near, except when I have a disciple near me, and then they use that person, or through that person, energy to create trouble. Like, for example, sometimes I need one or two persons to come from somewhere, like to help me to prepare a video conference, for example, yeah? And then him or her make so much trouble, creating very terrible atmosphere or energy that is unbearable. And then the dogs will get sick, or I get sick, or maybe I have to run, then we can't do it. You see what I mean?
Understood, Master. Understood.
Or even as the god and goddesses can manifest in the colorful rainbow color glorious pigeons, the negative power can manifest into bad things like rats and running around all day all night on the attic, on the ceiling to disturb my meditation.
Oh, wow.
Or flies, thousands of them suddenly from nowhere. All the window and door are closed. Even if you open the door for a few minutes, it cannot be thousands of flies just coming like that when they have never come in that place for years.
Right.
Never happened before. Or bees, you know what I mean?
Yes, Master.
They just manifest themselves through the connection with that low-level disciples. Yes, so it's not always like I can use anybody I want. I have tried, but it was very difficult. When certain person come, always flies come in hundreds of thousands into the place where I live. And it takes a long time until that person went away, then the flies disappear. Not just one or two person, some. I'm a little bit afraid of people. Or they bring misfortune or illness to dogs or to me, yeah?
Yes, Master.
Or sometimes bring police or legal problem into the house, into where I live. Or bring accidents, all kind of things that happen. Loss of money or loss of things. Loss of money and loss of things are not a very big thing. That is okay. But sometimes because it's causing damage to the property, then have to repair, and then have to waste a lot of time and have to bear the energy of the workers, inconvenient in many ways. Understand?
Yes, Master.
And expose of privacy or security compromise and anonymity, all that stuff. Yeah? It's not just about money or time, even.
Yes, Master. Understood.
Sometime one person came and then I had to spend almost 1 week to get rid of the flies, all the bees, and have nowhere to sit, nowhere to stand. They're everywhere.
Oh.
And then have to tell that person, please go. And then, then the flies also disappear. I don't have to even do anything.
Wow.
They manifest themselves through bad energies.
Wow.
Yeah, so if you are a good disciple, just meditate, purify yourself in thought, speech, and mind. That's how you help me, if you help at all. Okay?
Yes,
Well,
Master.
at least no harm. At least don't harm. Don't help, but don't harm.
Thank you very much, Master.
You're welcome.